Hi, Jessi. Welcome to our interview. So first of all, congratulations on publishing with Context. I would like to ask, why do you want to publish your ideas with Context?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me today. I wanted to publish with Context because I just appreciate and believe in their mission so much, that idea of spreading social science research widely and making sure that the public knows about our research and not just other academics.
And in the latest issue, you published a feature article titled America's Hidden Equalizing Machine. So would you like to walk us through your main arguments and what are the main takeaways from your article?
Yeah. So on average, class disadvantaged college students have fewer professional connections, less money, and less knowledge of the professional workforce than do class advantaged students, even students at the same university. Yet class disadvantaged and class advantage students go on to earn the same average wages after they graduate. So my article is looking at how this happens. And in particular, I look at how this occurs among college graduates at a mid-tier university who entered the mid-tier labor market for business jobs. And I argue that in this labor market, there's a hidden opportunity structure that equalizes students' earnings despite their unequal backgrounds. This opportunity structure is a luckocracy, a system that rewards opportunities based on luck. And it has two pillars. So the first is that information about where and how to get ahead is hidden. So that is, wages are often hidden before students get job offers. And hiring agents' evaluation criteria is also often hidden from students. And importantly, both wages and hiring criteria are hidden from students from all class backgrounds, as well as from their connections. And then the second part of the luckocracy is that hiring agents use class-neutral hiring criteria and hiring processes. So for example, in the labor market that I studied, employers didn't care about the prestige of the firms where students had interned, and some didn't even care if students had interned versus worked, sometimes at a working class job, like as being a waitress or working at McDonald's. And so the result was that students from all classes had to guess where and how to get ahead, because information about how to do so was hidden. And as employers use class-neutral hiring criteria, their guesses had the same chance of paying off. So in this labor market, luck determines who gets what pay, and it's what equalizes earnings from students for different class backgrounds.
Okay, good. So how do you think your ideas are relevant to the broader public?
Yeah, a few ways. I think one is that there's this growing movement for wage transparency. So that is that employers would have to post their wages before people get their offers, so potentially before people are applying, so they can use that information to decide where to apply. And there's, of course, a lot of upsides to doing that. But what my research suggests is that there's this downside too, that one of the reasons why we have class equality in wages for college graduates is because wages are hidden. So the advantaged don't know where to use their resources to get ahead. And if we take that away, we're probably not going to have equality. So there's a lot of trade-offs involved in thinking about whether or not we want wage transparency. And I think we just need to recognize that and really think through what we want. Another thing that I think the public can take away from my research is the role in luck in informing all of our earnings, right? So if you get paid a lot, there's not maybe as much reason for self-congratulations as we tend to think. Luck probably played a role in why we get paid a lot. And the same is true in the converse. So if you don't get paid a lot, you might have just been unlucky. And then if we all can recognize that luck plays a role in our earnings and that we might get unlucky, that does shape how we want to think about the workforce we want to create. So it's not just pay that we luck into, but also work conditions. And we would want to make sure that we would all, even if we got unlucky, be part of a workplace that has a minimum standard of conditions and values that we could all benefit from.